Hi, my name is Ginger, and today we're going to be making a cake 2 layers high. Here's a picture of the ingredients you will need. The list of the ingredients will be down below if you can't see everything. For your tools, what you'll need is a spatula, a
sifter,
a bowl, measuring cups, tablespoons.
Measuring spoons.
Yeah, measuring spoons. And then a pan with 2 pans with tin foil because this is going to be 2 layers high. And then you're going to want like a brush because we're going to dip this into butter and put it around the pan, and then you want a whisk. So first you want to heat your oven to 350 degrees. Make sure you use a parent's supervision while doing this because this can burn you. So now I'm going to butter the pan with my brush. So I'm going to take this here and butter the first one, and then I'll be done with the second.
You don't need too much butter, just a little bit, and make sure you get it on the sides as well.
Also make sure you get it on the top. So now the pans are buttered, and I'm going to sprinkle on some flour onto it. So I'm going to put a little flour into there and just kind of shake it around on this one. Is that enough?
Mm-hmm. We can go to the next one. I think it's a little bit too much, but we can dump it out.
Okay. So now I'm going to shake this one. Is that enough? So how much of you need of all of these will be down in the description box. So I'm going to put all this flour in, this much baking soda, and this much salt in. So first I'm going to start off with the flour. So I'm putting that in first. You can kind of do that. Kind of shake that.
No, you want to go ahead and put in your...
Okay. So just put all in and then...
No, you want to put in your salt and your baking soda as well, baking powder as well.
Should we just put all the flour first?
Yeah, you can put as much as will fit. And then you can make sure it stays in your sifter. Make sure it doesn't go out.
Some of it is kind of out.
So you want it to pause then. It's probably getting too much.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the salt. And then we'll pour the rest of the flour in later.
Uh-huh.
And baking soda.
Baking powder.
Baking, yeah.
And go ahead and start sifting.
Okay.
And be
this
careful
might
so
take
it...
a little while, so I'm just going to get to it right now. So I'm just sifting it. How it looks like after it's sifted. It doesn't look like it's just dumped in. So here's how the flour looks now that it's sifted. It doesn't look like it's dumped in. Now we're gonna beat the butter and sugar until it's fluffy and light. Sorry. Whoa. You might want to use something to scoop out the rest because there might be a little bit left in your bowl. Now set that aside. Now you're going to take your whisk and turn it up to 3 and use your hands are comfortable with. And start mixing that in. So 1 and 2 times. This might take a little while. So you got it. You can switch hands if you want.
You got to do this for about 3 to 5 minutes, right?
It's been 1 minute now, so we have 2 more minutes left. Now we're gonna mix the eggs into here, but we're gonna do 1 egg at a time and then mix, then 2nd egg and 3rd egg, and we'll keep going on. So let's put our first egg in. There we go. Ah. Oh no. Okay. There you go.
You can wipe your hand on the tissue right there.
Now we're gonna you can wipe your hands if you want, or do something else. Now what level do I put it on?
3.
Okay.
Or low. You can do 1.
2?
Sure.
I think that's 2. So now you're gonna just keep mixing. You probably can't hear me through this, but I have to scream. Oh, there we go. Starting to look creamy.
You want to do your next egg?
Now we're gonna do the next egg. Make sure you try to not get any shell there, because then if you do that, that will be yucky. If we add walnuts and chocolate chips, when would we put it in?
A little bit later.
So now you're gonna put this back and start mixing it. So I did my last and final egg, and I'm just mixing this, and this time instead of it being at 2, it's at level 1. All that. Our next step is to mix the flour, the vanilla extract, and the milk into your mixture that you've already made. So the way it works is to pour half of your flour mixture into here. Oh, and you're going to want to turn that on to a medium 1.
A low speed. A
Yeah,
1.
low speed, so 1. That's good. So now you're going to let this mix for a few minutes.
Turn it down.
And it will become kind of like this. If you can see it now, it's kind of like so just letting that mix until it's mixed enough. And then we'll pour some of the milk with the vanilla extract.
Get the flour on the sides.
I know, I was just kidding. So I'm going to kind of scoop that down. Next, you're going to want to pour half of your vanilla extract with the milk mix. So that's about half. I bet this will be really yummy. Now we're going to add the rest of the flour. And because you just want to do. that was a close one. Okay, I will put it down and put it to the bottom. Okay. Mix it up. It's going to become creamy again. Let's do that. Ooh, it smells really good. I wish you could smell it through the camera. So mix this for a little more, and then I think this will be done. And done. So now this is done. Now you're going to want to take your spatula and start mixing it and see if there's any flour at the bottom. If there is, you're going to want to start mixing with the mixer again. This is nice and creamy and soft to mix, so it won't be so hard.
Do you see any flour?
So now my next step is to pour the mixture you just made into the pans over there, and you might need an adult's help, so my mom's going to help me with this part. Now we've finished pouring all the mixture into here, and you want to try to get it as smooth as you can. So after you do that, you want to put this in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes, and you've already set it to 350 degrees. So the cake is finished cooking, and we let it cool for about 2 hours, and we just frosted this first part so we can put this second layer on top of here, and then we'll decorate. So that's it. So first, you want to kind of pull this up and put your hand over it, and let's see, we'll put it like that, and we'll put it this way, and there. Now I'm going to push that down, that way it can stick. Okay, now I'm going to frost the top part. But before I do that, can I taste this?
Sure.
Yay. I need to taste this first.
Is it good?
Okay, now we're going to take a lot. That was so good by itself. You don't have to put icing.
You can put a light layer if you don't want to put too much.
Okay. I can look that up. That was funny.
Just get a light layer everywhere.
Okay. Now just a tiny more. Good thing we bought frosting. This is going to be so.
I think there's some on this edge that's missing. Just a little bit.
So I'll put that there and there. Now we can add some sprinkles. You can add whatever decorations you want. The frosting's yummy. I'm gonna add star sprinkles.
You want to just do it to some parts of it so people that don't want sprinkles?
Yeah, I don't really love sprinkles, but I'm just putting it on just to look pretty. Now we're done with our two double layered cake. And it's really yummy.